Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
It's an amazing offer. AfriCell mobile money just got way better. The threshold for cash in and cash out on your AfriMoney has been increased.
Where it used to be 10,000 per transaction, now it has been increased to 30,000. Meaning, your AfriMoney account, you can now withdraw and deposit up to $30,000 at once.
Cashing in and out just got 3 times easier. For more info, call 777.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Traveling has never been this simple in the Gambia. Oh yes, you don't need to visit the GTSC depot just to get a ticket. Just download the Yona Wallet app today and enjoy hassle-free bookings. With Yona Wallet, you can buy your GTSC bus ticket right from your phone, anytime, anywhere. From Kanifing to Dakar, Dakar to Banjul, or up-country routes like Kanifing to Basse and Basse to Banjul, Yona Wallet has you covered. No queues, no stress. Just safe, fast, and convenient ticketing at your fingertips. Choose comfort. Choose convenience. Choose GTSC with Yona Wallet. Yona Wallet. Your money, your way. GTSC. Moving the nation forward. For more information, please call 1124 or 221-1668.
Diwli lanni maro lanni
fop lanni
awa joni mi anda honno gerdeten e ngaldo sabu e ngaldo Ibrahima jonnal taw joni mi anda se yahay kapitiki nyawloden ha humpondire e makko est ce qu'on non e warude
waden no
ane ko de Ibrahima ma ko to woni
mo Amerique
ko Amerique a woni kare humpitaki fi be musibe men baluwo be andanda kala ko wawda wonde aduna si arrivi e juude mabbe a jonnay do dépassement Gambia har no weebi ayata kadi taw ko mbudi din no jawi walla no jippi be halanta ma ko kala ko falda ko reese sengo nyamete il nebba maro basal pomme de terre kala ko rewi don a hendo to har no weebi kadi wona dum don tu be abbe jonnira mobile phone siko dum kadi laptop kala ko wayrode di ay kasbawa be wawma jonnude kadi sa vala umpitade ko weebi yetti Google account ma joni data ton wada download app mabbe on ayay kala ko humpi may mabbe ton be weebi ama
ka wonda woy aduna on
kala ko wawda
a jonnanay wondo ka leydi men Gambia do dépense
harano weebi ama si dum no fono nebi immo den joni mi dota ma ka place mabbe jan
waden joni
iya heba ko fala
waden fisam
Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruce B opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.
ala baraka bake atal men be jibiro la ker fatu programme o mi yalon ko wolen politique kacate men kanal yo talata fele murtana bi talata lungo kana programme o di yalla mi yalon ko wole be dendim banko la politique wala karola nin ku ko temal mi yalon ko wolle be kenim banko kam baratal mi yalon ko alkan jibe jan ka fale ala baraka bake alkal la watol men be bula promo kam mol jibe ka wala na studio to jan sain tenting mi yalon ko wala talanani tambita minute dantan na studio nyin kono jam be tara jam fa montro la wate killing hapo andu wonyama janim be finti la studio kono be line wol fana yalla tel me yalon kalbe jibero la yal dake programme o nyindo men yalon ko wolle be ka programme o jibe men ka commandro ke ka fale la baraka bake wala yatinan kanan ka sijam pour ka je ko de aleke moti mi yalon kal yal fongo je programme o nyin kono ngan be na banko la ko kacha bayri banko kacha mo kilim be ka kino mol be la nyanta ke dake kacha nyindo andu wonyama fa alla contribution on alla participation programme o nyindo fenne mi yalon ko akuma ta bake ko teke fele murtanan kana programme do di yalla mi yalon ko fannim mo ko tengol le fanan nata ko teke pour ka kacha ko wala bari bi nation assembly members mi yalon ko wollem député wolde ni wala wa studio kono jang Hon.Bakary ki baji mi yalon ko wollem Foni Bintang na député wodi anum fanan presidential aspirant lem ay hamo so pour ka president woti banko kan jang bam fi studio kono ka fa ya baraka bake ala watu men ta pour kana kamabe nyim programme ko mayari ngoto Hon.Sulayman Saho atam central Badibu la député wolde and wonyama lem national organizing secretary United Democratic Party ka faya baraka bake another program o nyindo nyame ngaji ki nyinen sinya follow I want to believe kabira nyim place wota pour kana kasi mol nyako do nga kacha ko wala mi yalon ko wolle be den politique wala ana la place wani ku ko demol mi yalon ko wolle be kiri ngal yalon ni nyin lokongol mi yalon ko wolle tambita ku jamal le be je mi yalon ko be kiri banko nyinga second to ma defa ngala karola ka bo central Badibu dama yalon ko president ya tumi kana la mole kay ko ka molle balandi pour kana ma be president wala meeting oto Kenya so woni ku jamal bije mi yalon ko mbo wol kacala bake ka bo sain den kara fo ko mi montro wate killing apo janni wodro be laynol fana yalla be no mbo jala la screen oto pralie al double programme o nyiro janni wo bula wol to tom anen jibir la le nyoko Honorable Badjie, thank you so much for coming abaraka inara programme oto nyamen enen jibir la ti nyoko to
abaraka bake jara mbe kerifatu mol be kontonna ani mol mi yalon ko be camera to iba make sure kan pour nim programme ay futa mol be ma dunia kono o mu feneti mi yalon ko ay kontani bake ngana honorable of an konto Honorable Sulayman Saho mi yalon ko fanan is a very good man, is a senior member of the National Assembly and fanan konta anda kacha le ka dunia samba nali man kacha alte nyomo ila bal nali kachata ali balon na albe ko landi la nyame wo mu feneti mi yalon ko akumayata bake banko ne yaje conflict nata wala kudo nata molle man kacha bare kacha fanan ita mibala ko mol bebe hatile kilinne sotola walla mol bebe ko kilinne jela hani hada badingol la jebo ka fatale ila miro fanan ka fatale andu ila lafo fanan buka ke fen kilindi wala nan contenta bake po kanajan nali nyin kacha ke abaraka alama ale aljo.
Thank you Abaraka. Yes Sol Abaraka another program to nyame congratulations on your new post.
Thank you very much Jara Abaraka bake anila lamu laru anila jiber lalu be Honorable Badjie kontonna Honorable Badjie for the first time na the platform o seala mele along zafo ndol mu ijatile to parliament but ala katako ala lodula Gambia parliament to kondo mobe o sutere so katentu kajay.
Okay, so Allah bakuma sila walta fetebe, are you seeking for another term to go back to parliament?
That depends on the people of Central Badibu.
So, central Badibu Kweko, your service is still needed, even more regular. But in democracy, you would have said, okay, you don't want Barrow to run for third time.
Thank you very much, Jara. Yalo deputy ika menyame deputy bonro. Ika experience on issues and international cooperation. And the parliament is about understanding. Parliament is about continuity. So near GB, throughout the world, there's no term limit for parliamentarians throughout. And we need a banco dul function, so we need a continental parliament. The card you go Gambia le youngest deputy also. Mercatera world. Deputy will be a world because Sajita war above. Okay, near GB, even England, Mercatera followed by K Crown as the father of the house. At point in time, Sidia Jatalamori, the longest serving member, but signed the father of the house. Omo Samba Jallel. Okay, but none of the issue to pass Samba Jall. Fana heba meant, ala fana karawakel. But ata fala ka understand. So the more you stay in parliament, the more ka issue understand. But ikaje ni na the parliament for the first 5 years. pour ye call bo nyoto ye call understand okake ala la har jawta ni mari fon la wakilo ar jama state nyame e ka experience to nyame baro betu ta mona bulu mol e fon bita e fon te fon fanam bulle atute ni mol la tanyal fanam bulle ani la banko
I guess ngamira no iba fala nyala hani ndati da parliament be kala minister na te wala ngo usino dawo be karre fa winal ni karre fa nyana la
as a win no fa manke minister because that power you man to block on you understand so na party on inte party feel ko Sulayman will be better in the parliament and Sulayman fana ya mira ko abe better la parliament land job security better riot why not
so inata na nyaade de ka national organizing secretary place on ka nyine UDP fo nyaabe nun talib la place o kan na janna ka boje kabara wulta Trump pam ye nyum place o nyen
no talble na good work relationship la soto kabara be UDP and we have that high respect for each other and the entire team. I internally position occupied you know, in terms of the executive position because I was a youth president. So you remember I was touring the length and breadth of this country and under katapu jamal lelke. So none of us organizing amantalo sado amo sado no. But the fact of the matter is Palazzo Kensayata and Palazzo Ninsulata Molla me along wakilo bela me along inyanta banko fana lonnale tija koto ko dogo ke banko dula jamal na feel ko nin nata nyam place odo an tija du nin diamude anen karamunta dindin du nin diamude e balno ko na format tija ka diam so and organizing secretary manke nyinti tendron kata ka dindi ke nyimma du kata seri usen dabo balani de foita filo ko ni mo le communicate foita yela mo le kirinti la rawlka fo son tamita e baso fene yela ini kacha bankola kobe nyadi
fo ebalaring tumirol la molka mempo non kala former organizing committee ila committee nying ido mantale ila kata ko ma warano
amanke tumiroti you know andun ta fala ko njutu telale but nalon ko ila matemato dawala moti but ntol lafta menna wala mo yinti ko natala be difference be tentula le be jale because momo abe palasoto ite lonu ya fa mari man fenki to mando ba de be mem folo le ite mari expectation o e man futa world but in ta phone la totally
so ite expectation o e man futa
no not that cafuntal expectation o maybe partial expectation o yeah because partial le palaso dila itara congress le partial di on le palaso dila but ite le phone ata amanke mo le ñu vote out if on la bula you understand so ndo fana haje ko palaso ni moye palaso bula palaso kense yar ndo manya tata sirin ko palaso jobe kense
so what new thing ita be wala na fila nan tabulo kan that Talib and co imantra no provide can during their time
thank you very much Ibrahim ele kuma ta baka Ibrahim until we use bottom up approach even in a campaign at Niajibi na strategy will be we want every constituency to develop your own strategic plan from the ward level to the constituency to the regional level. Okay. So campaign is going to be decentralized. At the centralized Kajeko, we only use top to bottom approach. Now, the people are going to make assessment of their own political activity and the calendar data. That calendar will be submitted to the national level. That will be reflected in the national calendar.
Model Badjie argue you doing that for the party leadership because he might not be able to go to the length and the breadth of the country. Kata banko be ya kamorna during the campaign. Wala tinebe okay ka.
No, it's not that because yalo near strategy do use amantama. Oh,
okay. What was the previous strategy?
Okay. The previous strategy, membe keri wala munyintiko nkakuja mal be regionalized or not centralized. Understand? So this time, no, look, let's try to trickle down. Let's go down to the level of the people. Because campaign is all about sending message. For kumakamo di mall, for ni mall kacha, ninkomba be centralized. The workload will be too much. At the end of the day, it will not be effective. And communication, fight effective, fight way. So mune tolle chairman nina campaign manager at the grass. Mune kele do ko. So what I'm called, alna nyoburu mbulo falimba. Ele jare ka ñina nga kullo do lam bakala ko def ñina be paré men man sa bondon te chakat anduna la mul ben jibe kan tol we are coming out all force adama baro mba jelal ko ala 10 years o anu credit keta fa kata fama kata ututa banko mul la joy but he's not going beyond 10 years we'll vote him out we have started the campaign banko mul be ulla kamal Guinea-Bissau has decided, Senegal yakele, Ghana yakele. Change has come. 2026. Whoever is listening, Yalonko 2026 is going to be a year of change for Gambian people.
All right, so honorable Commander Ebenung kapri benum parliament yesim fanyata mi yalonka mo jamal terrain pour que le presidential ambition pour que wodiga kankula ay mo jamal terrain jame narana fo ay bay no patio nyin ko même noto alliance then mo jamal beje ko ye fango singo bun kidol la because yela political career nya ya fall if you are not with the noto alliance then you are dead.
Wo mu fenneti mi yalla ko akumayata bakele andum fanan nte ku killing dak ma min control wolem hadama dingol be min fola nte buka wo control no. People are always entitled to their opinion. Il after fengo fenna nte is a fono nte ninna political career fatale wo ala tentolem still because ning Gambia wulita Gambia ya fansoto wo mu fenneti mi yalla ko ayente sula bake and Gambia move to the next level fontol fanangam fansoto lafta Gambia minna nga sifaje but also no move is not because ni mole dunta nyola wala mola kole sula hani banko la ta nyato wala nata hachilo kono popon be banko sambano la nyato nyadile andum fanan be lono la banko fe nyadile anin fanan corruption and injustice nimbe kere mba bayno la nyame wala into solano. So
kabiring jame ye by like in your constituency ila mol e be fele bang or they are with jame.
Namol Ibem Fele, they are supporting me. Most of the people are supporting me, and for also they have not said anything that is bad about me. And also, most of the people are definitely willing to support me. And as I speak right now, not only my constituency, but all the constituencies in the country, I have support.
In case natara nunko ye president ni mana president ya so ni murti la mul kan ye manda ni bulu ko teke pour ka mo député bungo yamre be carte o fele
inshallah make la president what 2026. That's the good news that I want to give you.
Okay.
Yes, that's definitely the good news I want to give you. You may wonder how, but that answer is in the hands of Allah. Allah knows how. Now the other thing is B hand election okay to be inshallah is automatic that not at the constituency level is automatic that until Mekela.
So you for the presidency election, iba contest la as an independent candidate or ilafaka party yoleto.
Lafta contest la as independent candidate unless otherwise nata namul nata eco. Let us register a political party right now. Then we will go forward and register. But our intention as of now is we want to contest as independent candidates.
So Mojamal Badjie the BB can come kamunta itala base probably niwe carte also less only one region that is in the Fonies. I mean places like Badjie, Kantora, Yeta Oma Fongol Jinda support basement terrible. Probably if you even tell them Bakary Badjie they might not even know you. How do you plan to canvas support for yourself and so influence around those areas?
We were in Sabi, you understand, Mbenu Sabi, and the founder for Sandu Misira, and I was also in Wuli as
wrong
well.
Place. Yeah,
they are not wrong places. You see, change is the permanent thing. For Mulka Faline, Mbe Bansam Fanang, and I received a lot of support in Bansam.
But Barrow was in Sandu, and we have seen like Mol Fintita for a bamboo from Fire, Landimo. That's a great support for the president.
Yes,
so in the lower class, you think you will be able to change
Tonya. In Wuli, as I'm speaking to you, there were people with Barrow, Mini Alonko, right now. I have taken them from NPP and they are with me as I speak right now. It's not among it, they are more than martyred. I can tell you their names and everything. I have it here. You understand? And those are people that are ready to sacrifice their resources and everything for me. In fact, when I went to Basse, Mule welcome Basse. As far as Basse, Mule welcome there. I went to Sabi. I wish you saw the meeting I had at Sabi. If you see the crowd that welcome me at Sabi, you cannot even.
So what is your campaign message to the Gambians? Like
my campaign message stands as simple as it is. That is alinga wuli Gambia ngamfang kanandi no wuli ngamfang kanandi mote na from America pour kana control kanandi ntol be you and I know today the situation that we are in. One of it is like near £1 GB. £1 is equal to $98. The depreciation in terms of our currency, dollars woka boy nyame a serious tabake. Ni lafta dollars so falling na kata sefa wala sefa kana ka falling kana dollars wala. Until being alone neko is very very critical. Dollars wobe boy come back. So sanying I'm in for Gambia no walenko. Alinga willing and fan Canada at this point in time.
But whereas on the other hand, the president Barrow is saying, come 2026, Foni la constituency you'll pay abe win na jail, and that include yours. Me alonko aba yitan di kane kabe ganyel. Anu akam femma wasabo wolem transformative development yuruwal mi yalonko I warata molbe nyabe je kan it cannot be denied I wala ke tundol nyimbeka so people are going to vote for him based on development nothing else
nte tonya malla wala an mata man sero
but are you arguing that he doesn't develop your constituency
development yalon that's the mistake me yalon ko mulka commit all the time that development is not brought by the president as per se as an individual so for instance niko baro development or samba nandol na constituency Foni Bintang what kind of development are you talking about so ni ajibe electricity all over tonya electricity sort of talent but electricity is that baro's development that's the question that's the first thing me yalon ko
so
nyanta samba an individual kobenko ni la tax jo if you pay your tax through your tax you have electricity and whatever it is you understand and development is a process and budget allocation just not long ago we have 200 million allocated through the National Assembly for rural electrification and so on and so forth so that is the challenge that we face
but the president so atafana argument momenti wolem mol meta ka tax jole manyem benefit sifal soto for the fact that it's happening under his leadership it should be acknowledged
it should be acknowledged but silo min na president ka tamala kata fo manka mankunda atele adoko development is a process you understand ate ba odoko development of process let ite be nyindo kala nyindo fana nata ta nyindo fana nke but also president of an tol ka jele ko abe silol dogu ka abe kurango dogu ka but also the depth of the country muna nga nyinin ka kele how much is our depth ka brim baro nata anim bitema na depth or abe nyadile because they are depending everything kataka julota constantly and that is not sustainable and that is not realistic with the passage of time
no but come on I think could there be any government that will come to power me along kata julota
but also the level alkata nyame alkata muneka 1 2 naliata how do you intend to settle debt there is not the miyalongo yata ye lonta without having any intention ka miro soto miyalongo mbenye settle laten we plano benyante terelebulu but like look at the Gambia today ntol na debt abe almost 100 billion you understand babo dama I minta as a NPP within a period of 9 years is more than what Jammeh and Jawara took for 50 years babo dama within 9 years. That is worrying and that is serious.
That not be justified Kafoko then, but he also developed the country more.
No. We cannot justify. What if Anta justify all that Babo developed the country at any point in time? Kafoko Babo development or someone Katambi Jammeh and in Jawara. That is not realistic. What a realistic nola. In their own ways, they did develop. But also near GB infrastructural wise development many along Itoliake Babo until they had half of our market.
Okay, so ela patioto modol bije mi yalon ko kabiri nyaton ka yanyin damo ta yemem fo wolem inana malla ko usinu dabo si karre fayo ganyino banko kan in fact in 2026 but akamonda due to circumstances wala tina you going all out to campaign for him modol si jahale ni malla ko ela candidate be ganyela ibe campagne o kala nyaadi
Ibrahim yalon ni mbiro boy o ini mol dunda nyole amo menti maso ko kumo bela mi reality I'm very focused and I'm very action oriented you know and as I told you I have core values to mobilize the grassroots to make sure that UDP the structures are well positioned they are well functioning and not about the functioning of the structures but the values that UDP has to make sure that UDP is rebranded, seen in a different face. Okay. You understand? Molbe UDP Jelalko, this is the party of the Gambian people. This is the party that has come to bail out this country from the economic crisis.
But like they say, Solfana, if Ananka Wolf, we are here to rebrand the party.
No.
We are trying to put the party on track. You know, we want people to see the new UDP.
Let me tell you. Men nata janga hayom foy ko Sulayman malla Usain ko
in fact akoy ko Usain yela ko you look ya jibe anyako no le kay ko Usain ko come ebe kala advisor in 2026 you know somebody who want to be president you know you want to put him on Fikumbalo school
you know it's Karafala foy okay but it ain't in Karafala no la scale kan amanke mem for warakande but you know my level and Karafa is far beyond manyanam fa equate to him wala adina Karafa ndabe mem fala wala mo until we come with principles. One, UDP kala image ni muta ka rebrand because Karafa into la party of a sendi komalenin kum. Yes.
Nani
Karafa niajibe Karafa went with Mod Sabali for the election. Janyamburi. Mod Sabali along ko nani Mod Sabali lo rababuti. Lastly abula Mod Sabali. You understand? So mbote woto kota anata anim pamane lot. You understand? Pamane lo menkete je Karafa at Karafa yalo na moli yalo ki balu ulte ko Karafa batatale. Karafa 2016 Abidjan na batata imol dani. A palace odial. But at Sambanol, Karafa is just like a foraging bird. No boda usenda we now contented. Aita manja birota atake. He has no program for himself than the party. Umadi te party o Sambanola. You understand? Karafa political knowledge aka talbe from baful men. Is high time Lord Meonia understand ko. The people who surround him they are not in fact known within the family ring in terms of politics. Really? I'm telling you, I can swear by the holy book. Karafa UDP dinkilinte je afu nin Karafa tara campaign lentete esaw akwalira na soko na leta kino domaji o ali afu ko Karafa fele ntero fele Karafa fana molle sama na UDP esaw ni watin kon o molle na te yeta je ene konton Karafa jiko kam no Karafa man nin committee am bala Karafa mbam fangol fang bilitu la but quand même foy ntol we never be distracted ndete da no la Usain Dab I might have different issues with Usain that's fact.
Okay, you have different issues with him.
I may have different issues or I may have different understanding of how.
But that doesn't answer the question that.
No,
tell him, come on, you want to be.
It never happened. Happen. You understand? Not run our colloquial fang. When Suleiman was a youth president at the executive meeting, Isul Katara Jele Katara, and that's normal. That's normal. But Karafa men befo, it's not true. Karafa nyolu. It'll tata le fakata slow la banta budam fault atata I regret but itata ibota jesa melbe je wol tuje if you believe that you cannot make party leader to win for us we believe that we can make party leader to win under the umbrella of UDP don't we stay so you have gone go away
so mol jamal be lari ko one single party te baro bondinola semboro in fact last week ne analyst will be ne kafo opposition be talare nyame barola na fale because he's going to win. If this situation member caring na persista, well, opposition will be family.
Ibrahim, I told you and I will repeat it. Would depend the circumstances level. You understand? Totally in the low no nafoko, new opposition will unite. You understand? Barobe win. Oto malla ala. Ni alako baro bondila in banko. You understand? Abu bondila, but in come follow me into
sababu.
Sababu school kun sababu. But in come follow me into oppositional. Ni na ta nyokang wole nafa but ni man na ben kanto because yaron kana nyokang ibe do bula na do bula na ben but ni man la fi tabula do man la fa tabula bakat baji man la fa tabula esafan man la fa tabula usenda man la fa mama kande man la fa tabula so who are we to bother ourselves or to disturb ourselves not to campaign for the party
issue of coalition mo jamal kam mem fo wolem e ko UDP le ka batande because tan nana bukala fi ka karabule mo nyode
ani wontade yalon Ibrahim yalon ni na tan kon na kafi nyom ini latang bakari na la kep ndani na muang do na la lulu tie ka be kemet tie ferel andu yalla ñemu business holt control kana la ñokan control ni mo be control la ñokan ni control be bon konti ba tie wala ka fobang fo nyaadi le fo ni control ni konti ba be ka kanyina ba nata wolam de even in business ndi amira nal kafuta ñom nal yala percentage kataraje you understand ndol it has never been, our problem ka for nimota coalition. And ani bi ni be kacal kan. Nimol be kacal kan min sata mo nant. Bakar ba jifana men akala lulu ñawat le ko nafa be kacal.
Ba nal man kacal fa.
Ha, kacal fa ni be kacal. So be mol wali na le ni kacal. Ndol the only threat that we see in this country will Adama to go beyond 10 years.
So but now the
looking at the opposition be long. Nyanta nyanta mo nakela wala mo ñintiko we come on principle.
So, but in
consultation with the constitution.
In 10 years, Sanji Tango Nyinto, Baro is saying I do work in Bangkok. In fact, Ala Diamol da kamem for wale. Atel opposition Fental Bull Albe Yitan de la Mol. Ate he has a lot to show the Gambian people. I make a Cabiria Carava symbol. And he believe now continue the wall and Bangkol and Nafat. Munatinate Baro should be out.
Because Baro Yanta Bonamon free education dino to la dinol. Yalong Mbekumakino for education. Yeah, Jambel time program also to have me ko free education for girls. you know sunkuti no ke empower
Peje.
o project ol be tinyata ame revive no retention kaje ko karam de dinol melan drop out ke murun nan back to the system. It's not happening. Okay, ye bungolo bun kensengo yalo bungo nying mol mel nyante lalo kono ni mo man soto bungol kono mune wodi high school lo but ni not a science to not bank region from bara foka naki same pochongi. There is no proper school me along with well equipped science lab bakar ba jabi je education sekeno na wete ko sai then is all commerce and science by arts bias ndo la di no education system kana education be deteriorate kana ita fon ajela ko b even the reading ability and the arithmetical skill of children is dropping nunto ntolbe primary school grade 4 nka later compose dear friend how are you? I hope you are in good condition. Do you understand? B didn't know for Mokra for grade 12 years go in time. More be busy mobile because the education system when you revisit. Until as UDP when we come, we are going to revisit the curriculum to make sure that the education will be student-centered, child-centered education. And not only that, kajeko na language, na local language, ka prioritize.
No, but the thing
I don't want to fail you ala when that's education. Health mbota tol in nyanija sidin jay fo ngala area you know ni tata jël musol fo buka wuluno la ran ka because ko ni be wuluno la ran ke dingol fo kala fi jolon say they prefer to go down 24th century ni tata bañul lopta neonatal dinol merkata incubator kon ikaje dinnim fula ke be bula incubator kon media lon fa they are not from the same parent ita lopta no ko tangi musol tata tinto fula katara la ran ba sel ke lopta me ko yalo Selke hospital on equal. It's not a hospital, it's a health center. Because hospital goes with certain things. There must be a doctor in a hospital. Yalon mol yental mol karangina. Adamu nyule mo filindo bula.
But hanu beda man loptano lono je. No, that's what in fact I wala foite. Ako yete loptano lono la je man silo kino je.
Man na foe. So loptano nyim fo side asilingo.
Ba mo Sulaiman la do ko.
No, 2 months ago asilingo be ka ji.
Mo ne kara dogu la man dogu no ko.
Ndemo alo. You understand? So silingo be ka ji fong tata minister no na fa ngai look mbe nyi inaugurate ja mobe content ko loptano boro fong ko soto no loptano. Let me tell you.
So for president wala
president for be sel ke nyabe addressing to my surprise loptano fong ko ji ako lampol fara ako lampo manso ako moto lampol fenda babu no ta yo tandil so imira ba to ba fo ko electricity abo bala 2026 abe lorin da men fon di bo fon bo taman di bo fon kala
so but for the tara le ka fo mole in central Badibu alkanata barola meeting on attend after approving his budget for a yin toning in ton itare ko
no ntama approve
yeah correct that
I don't vote for the budget line we always I vote against it because Najako is all waste.
But after all, it's National Assembly.
Yeah, it's National in the bone already. But remember, you will be in the President Tata Tojamal, Yanasa. Jare Bakara Mutal. You know, President Akada Tola, Tofana Nawa told Samakon. You understand? Isaji, in Setara Jikiring, Nakori men, but in Kon to be busy in Mulbela. Interphone, as I'm talking to you, Nanyo, Amamena Nanyo Kafunyo, Modu Bijibet Busol. So mo sila tiya busol fili jani na man katoliko kana idang ka.
But la jamal no findi da nay man findi wala problem mo fa then it's difficult for him to.
Indel ba fole. Sir ken ko la problem. No, but ba fly parliamentally. Ba fly parliamentally la minister kana wolto. Ibrahim anna mol karandi mol yalo.
But a constitutional sanction. Everybody should be welcome.
But al MPP mel be famasol nay bagasol sama nan tolia. Mel kata. I tell no my na jam platform. I couldn't in Jalo on the Ministry of Fishery and until Beolo Noko that was not driven. Honorable Musa Nata Yadi Momo Binti Dibala, Memphor no Koresi, Sateola Kulun in Jalo Babuloko. And that came for the youths. And that old man is about 70 years old. What the Jalo do couldn't know about Mobeoloni? Kulumasman in Jalo Bibela Jonkon. Imanson I find in the youth MPP Yalaki. Attend the cattle be MPP. Ndara governor ya nafa. Ndara minister ya nafa. Lot of parliament. I raise a parliamentary question. Go. Joram ni nada for the youths. I'll go back where. I'll joram the youths all. President Barrow nyol momoy. Say ko kana meeting on the. Oko 70 people le babu. I Minnesota men kana join President Barrow. You didn't know people are foolish to be parading before the camera.
70 people.
70 people. Among former na president no. Can't let them.
Alright. Honorable. ila constituency in Foni ñu wati ngol kono president Barrow meeting o kola ngajele deputy governor Musa amul nyasi ya fonu alkalo ya ka foye ko natra nun ko almalle fe alim president o do ko kenka ala wan so men yalla almanya ka wota baral bata kan every what president kan alla ma fa wala alman findi kata subsequently na lamoy ko modol bi mi yalon ko ye wala stampol nyi ye wal table so far yemina long is it ye wala stampol table because imanta president Barrow bendung o kudo le bi mi yalon ko ye wala ke men ni luwa manta
baraka bake woni nin karo kumayata bake danding president o bina tola ñinu alikalo le mi yalon ko ila stampo nene mantay bulu ba president o la ta tola akola inata ñinu la stampo tay bulu ka binga alikalo kol nga alikalo batene alikalo kol akonye ko yenna stampo tambulle nka ya tay bulu ha nka iko muneketa ako sefo ya tambul nka sefo ko muneketa ako sefo konye ko manta president bendungol kallaji wala na ay na stampo tam mbulu den nganda chairman of ki atata fo kayimo atata ay alkalo nyininga aka alkalo ko fo ya ila stampo be bula kay hani aka sefo ya tambul aka ko ako muneketa aka ko because ako manta president o bondung kallaji den nka ko sita nkodun tata sita fana ka bing anyidan ka ba ke ako ya tale bare ina ta sendi male bare hani wo ikon seta ngandan ku sefola den ku sama fanan wol fanan ko sefo e kila ya kijele pour ye stampo dila itol ko manta stampo dila la itol balanda so ndata governor ya nko governor nka governor muni atina danim bita governor ya nga chief fango kol nga chief nga kol ka binga chief ko nka ba ko ako ha nka ko bare alkalo la stampo alkami mbusi mune keta akonye ko nte okachano la funo kono wato ntebe kwamboja den mbida kan ndata fo governor ya nka governor na alkalo ila stampo alkami mbusi mune keta ako je alkalo la stampo ya bus len ko ha akonye chief ka fonye ko wato ibuka son kata amit no atin kai hanide alkalo le mun fonye ikonye chief ko itele ko ye stampo taibulo ni manta press da ko bendo akonye hani wote keno nkai wole keta de science nkai wole keta my expectation of the governor is abe mobile chikala I chief call I have ko chief mune be caring but ama okede a sita jele abe chief defend ka nkai ko atol aliya lonne ko nying amanke siloti anene tekela siloti pour alikalol imanta ka president ngo bennun damma nkai ko ilafta dami singo katalda ko hani wote keno ako itela alikalol fanan waddo imu problem on nkai ko mum problem sifa ya minki akonye ko education kana mitinola nkai ko je bare atol fanan mitino damma alikafo aliye stampo busibul nkai ko wal anyanta lonnale bare aliye pato fo president ngo tato kola ka fo albukata mitinola nkai ko is not.
So are you surprised that the same governor Monday is on the front page of the Standard ka fo alkalo president ko alkalo bay aning sefol me yalon ko malafi ni la man sekunda doko.
You see, they will say one thing and do another thing. That is the problem with most of these leaders. I am not surprised because ntenga alongo chief about deny governor about deny kan, but actually I alone ko atele nyino bali atele instruction the governor chief la because governor fango kabinte futata ngaji ninka nyame atila diamo ko ntenga alongo governor fango yin ko kalamda because nata ma ko nyin ko kalamda abe chief ko la ntebe sire je wato min aba fulay munat na ye alkalo la stampo busi. Secondly, kabin ntata nga nyinin ka wake so sama inyanta na la governor alkalo be nyanta na la governor la office pour ka fo ko next time and wa alkalo limantano bari ko ye mulkile and most of them wol mu kebaleti they are sick yalon governor kamine fa akonye ko woto ye alkabia ni ya hand over they cannot delegate people to attend meeting on their behalf wala kata ka president ngo bonding on their behalf ngai ko is not an obligation pour itolieta isingo ilafta dame ka sambolto freedom of association what is a constitutional right me yalon ko imal
so ila belief ment you wala yo pa ye pa stampol nyen table because imanta president welcome
because alkalo le wala fo annum fatan lata wala because dan nimbi before president wala to kola ine manta pour ka fo ko ala stampo samana hani.
So but you think the press fin da kibar kay tol balale dame ya wala kibarol to dame yalon ko president mang welcome wala mulma jia Foni bake come nyanda ka jia probably you know or ko nyin kan askino le simpanya so that meeting ko was poorly attended wala yatina
sefo ni aka alkalo tax le in Foni ka fo alkalo alta alieta alimul sambana momo ini ni mo nangam le be finta momo ini ni mo nangam le ike tax le they tax le wala na nalie mo je wat do e ka fo hey by NPP siata they pay for vehicles mi yalon ko free of charge and in domo fana mi ani kudol jama bidje mi yalon ko wolle ka mol samba sometimes mo jama kata meeting wala wol manke NPP multi de for mol se wala and secondly fana left nying dulay senia meet the farmer store is different from political campaign. You understand? If we National Assembly allocate money for meet the farmer store, until you ask Sulayman, but you approve that. Yes, we approve it. But until we vote all the time, even this year, now vote to reduce the president meet the farmer store. Amount now vote but we are outnumbered. NPP always outnumber us. So majority carries the vote in parliament all the time. So this year for now vote but they outnumber us. And Sulayman was among the people that voted against the 50 million me along you allocated for President Tom.
So, but why didn't you attend? You have a lot of problems in your constituency. Muna tinete for maybe to play President Barrow Jibe and other ministers to say I'll come to you. Yeah, President Jibe ekayeko these are the problems in my constituency. And after Purwali address President ya bulolu yele la puruka fo atelier na ali mabe ala meeting land. Why are you people not coming?
One of the things me along ko nte tata le rek nim President Obenta Silokan then kabin na benta Siloka rek mol be jita pour ka konda député ni ndefa dan dita pour ka kon the first thing I saw it on NPP headline ngaje ila posto coming I met with the president and you menta who work on the sila ba ko benta walto. So secondly the other thing me yalon ko ntol tetanoje we know ntenga na problem no lonne and we have various ministries that are responsible me yalon ko we channel it through the ministries na foy ko nyinni wala be caring but ntela taje and in Natabaliaji, it had nothing because of it will be used as political propaganda. And also some of the ministers me yalonko ikataraje political and it will baji la konte tataje political and unte mantaje political. But in reality they will use that against me and the besila le kuma jambafo me yalonko. That's what they did to Omar Sise some time back. Ka kuma for me yalonko kuma dimindim balem. Well, I don't entertain that.
Okay. So how yes. How
Ibrahim understand. Alkalol ni sefolu constitutional role defined. And constitutional luat in baby menko. Nko ya jambe tata jana en sifa lel Kenya. Alkalolu sefolu civil servants imbela independence of my job security. So saying ko denke ina alkalol for alkalol le injo. Amun nyas ngenda understand ko. Not at love because malam amul nyan nende london ko be parliament wato men ntolle nyim pass in the parliament alkalolejo. I was the first person during adjournment debate me in diamo that ndada men dibale ya salikanye when he was a minister of local government ngal nyanda alkalolejo la konyeko you are a nam raise it in the parliament. I came adjournment debate, we talk about it, MP talk about it for Al Dal Barakandi for na joke creative. We started with $3,000. Go hey, if imama esata o men selete true bat imama la kewala modi kada alkalo nin adama balola moli mem bondi nin tol nata 2026 be mudun la jel and you have all right sato mol
what is the assurance that you come in 2026
sato mol ye balang ya ngo ni ko me stampo di le bank
ite bondi no
stampo ni man stampo di la al sato ka stampo di da fay stampo is your money afo en bank ite stampo di le la ni lafte da stampo di ba di alkal ko to men ya di alkal ni president adamo e command fo ni dem ba Badibu len kiya na ko stampo sama ala stampo
the issue is argument is more than president who appoint so not impact Usman ye wala fala kuma president wala ike tombo so ni be tombo ni president ye tombo then you are answerable to him.
Alkalo is appointed by the villagers sato mol based on the traditional life then the chief and the governor, the names will be submitted to the governor. They understand? The minister will give approval. But Alkalo may ite otaraji. Then it like government.
Wallah.
Ite alkalmentary. Ite appointment.
Wallah.
Ite mo appointed. Ite Alkalo will inherit by birth from generation to generation. If I'm a mankundan, they are mankundan government alkali.
Hani.
Kota silom puri ma be president la meeting.
Ha, bunyala munistano. But landuro ka momano. You understand? Askeno mari sasata. Asikeno amari fanang alonko nintaraji ning because yanne mansala be on nitaraji nita bunya so lagi it's better sila so because akamem for salikanya be on control because silo de that all the roads approved in this country for maf KMC nyon le roads all the council sol kan silo make that yes won bukan parliament but all the roads hakalan it was taxpayers money Ndola champion. We champion the cause. But Adama, let me tell him that akatara sirin ikane kafa left in the but I don't make conceive no. By Lamin Job, the former minister of transport, roads and infrastructure, and in Mode Sisi, they approached me in the parliament. Can you look? We want to initiate this and we need your support as parliamentarians. I talked to Alaji Estabo and our team. We supported the idea. Sa isi so kusno nyadi konto la credit to. Ni adama lo na ba fa aninda no anyenda fulal ko ntela man sekunda ni na debite wol wolle ni you are part of him so very well I'm part of the development.
Yeah, Sulayman is part of the development.
Do you know how much they cut from my salary?
Yeah, but yes,
I pay tax.
The president could, in fact, Barrow.
No, I remember, if he's going to be a fair president, you understand, a fair statement, political statement, and then the deputy credit deal and judiciary, because these are the three arms of government. Mansakunda bukatano manyin bunda banka sabote. So and then fatam pati to nyanya. And then to like credit the avoko look to nyanto nyantene nyulenyo watle because deputy nako.
But there's not wrong for atafana yafoko handle agency lo.
Yeah, not campaign yo sita so okay, but Bakar by Jafanyam this one is not.
But Baro in Sifo ako Baro in Sifo kabera be diamo kanji ako to atal me yalongo ite ini mo ko tengol men ka ko aka to nyim politicize ako 2017 2018 ite ni la parti yo kabral beno man sakunda kono ako yelo nete mun ko ka bam marse kono le atal ka muta politique bengol literally because alka aso bi ledum alena ali ajia now you are not in the government and the same people are saying abe to nyim politicize
okay sai ni wala afa en karantal nang ba karankan life is a cycle.
Yeah. But you accepted that you politicized it while you politicize during your time.
I feel like I politicized. Who was the president?
No, but he was the president.
No, but he was the president. So he could have stopped it.
Yeah.
He could have, he
would have stopped it.
No, but
akatli ekomok babul, police babul, film babul. Na lonko that time as I follow remember UDP call nda aldama mansi dal neta munko kanya. We had
but who doesn't know that Barrow was all yellow at the time anyway?
No, he was not only yellow.
Of course he was.
Now yellow that is 3 ministers by Yellow. Yellow 3 ministers here be fire on. Including the party. He was not yellow. He used yellow as a stepping stone.
No, but you accepted that.
Don't let me contam from Barrow is our Barrow at our end. But at in heart.
But
2018.
But you accepted Isondaleko, you la party and in Barrow Baby nun to politicize. You only came to realize that he's abusing.
No. Until realize do not.
But you have been attending.
No. Until Barrow to attend.
No, I mean your party.
No, party, not all. Yes, the party, some of the party militants can attend it. You understand? But until MP, since we came, MP Melkada Barrow la meeting bla. It's very rare.
No, but
let's
talk about this yellow thing. Remember
it's all fake.
The yellow thing is yellow menti walemko. Inabe nunyokan. In fact, you were sorry. Ibeboka yaya jamela mansakunda kono. You said abuse and everything. Now instead of putting things right, it's for a mental yebula. No. Even Chief Justice UDP about the campaign killer because I'll be the cacket.
Ibrahim kana la kan.
No.
Ani akamem for tabe from back in nan kamem. Ndo mam mind MPP ko le green do. Yala. But memem for let them have an agenda for the farmers. Let them have an agenda for the Gambians.
Yeah, that would have been good in 2017.
No,
or you put him on track.
But Ibrahim, come for 2017 amano.
2026. Sorry. In 2025, if you want to put him on track,
no,
it will be difficult.
No, it will not be difficult.
Now you are out. You want to criticize it.
Ibrahim, 2017, there is a gap from 2017 to 2025. Let's take our time. If I am with you, do you understand? And I'm
doing something that is not proper.
Something not proper.
Yeah.
I did not talk about it, but you yourself know that what I'm doing is wrong. Why not you do it?
No, but a party,
Ibrahim,
party me along democracy, rule of law, and everything that you said what was happening in the Jam is not proper. If you come, those are things that you ought to correct.
Yes.
In fact, but UDP, Almang authority, you don't have the moral compass to tell me how I would conduct this store because I was doing the same thing with you people.
No. I don't say it.
Not Usiano, that the yellow
for UDP to
well, he said,
it was not UDP, it was coalition.
Akofula.
No, it was coalition. It was all of us. We form majority. That's why our yellow was so facing. But
you would have tell your people this is a constitutional mandate.
No. But
go and tell your problem.
No. Putting on the side yellow, green, that doesn't matter. What matters, Ibrahim? What was he selling?
So now, let's put it this way. 2017, 2018, the kind of message Barrow is putting and in 2025, what are the difference?
They were very different.
Different.
In 2017, 2018, he was talking about the coalition agenda, the reforms that we intend to do.
But
let me come.
2017,
Let me come.
Among
campaign Kente. No. Nobody did campaign for me. I campaigned for myself. It's on record. Go. Whether you saw him on my platform.
Yeah.
No. I can know more, but not me. Even a Kodome Akafo, I told you, Ibrahim, near interview Jamal, Kodoma Dunta Bulokon. Imagine. So maybe let him ask the people that they gave money.
All right, but National Assembly, Deputy Bungoro, Ibatar Lako Jamal PJ, Miyalonko, you said not in my name. Matekelente Toyala. That's the salary increment. The National Assembly, are they increasing salary? Because members like Jibimbalo are saying no, they are not increasing any salary. In fact, Ikwebe Menkeka Wolemka structural Londi Kuke member Dendin Jola Karola. Is the National Assembly increasing salaries or not?
I want it to be on record, so Gambia be along. I am saying that for 2026 budget, the National Assembly, they are increasing their salary by 50%. Okay. I said it again, 50%. Womu feneti mi yalonko tonyalem, and feneti mi yalonko I am not fabricating. Feneti mi yalonko ndebuka wuliyafo, I don't lie. By virtue of my name, ndebuka wuliyafo. So nyin feneti mi yalonko akoita male, and I am being honest in what I am saying.
So taking you back, kabiri yenying kumonjing yenying fo, model pije they are with you that some cool and mi yalanka manya. But now, what is I criticizing you saying? You accepted the parado. That's the ash color one. So be ibafo kan ne ko mo multi yalon ko mo level salary increment. The inconsistency you wala jela ko because banku dingol man some parado la you accepted. Now it is salary increment. You are saying no, you are not in your name. They're saying because of ila presidential ambition. Wala yatina. I'm rasola te fi malleable, but you got
very. Akuma ata bake pour nga nyonyinka kuma kangola andum fana abeti ata bakele. Prado Kuo, Sulayman is here, Honorable Sulayman is here, Afenejang. Ntol nata National Assembly wato minna. The first time in Dunta National Assembly, anyanta tabala Prado be pareta, they hand it over to us. But amanke wanyama, procurement, there was a delay in terms of procurement of those Prados. Secondly, Prado nyimfana yemul ditokle. One of the things that I always say, National Assembly members should have vehicles. Generally, everybody knows that. National Assembly, because you are going on a constituency tour and you must tour your constituency. No, wait, I am coming. I am coming. You see, when we argue, we don't learn. But when we talk after another, then we can learn. So I will break down everything and then you can understand. I am talking to the state and I don't want to leave anything in total darkness. Yes. So one of the things is, ntol nata wato mina force inyanta dila molda but nata wato mina ayatra for kemen aman fenke motol ni man na futana. So there was a serious delay. And if you ask National Assembly, they will tell you that I queried a lot regarding that. One of the intention is the National Assembly, the people are right, the vehicles are very, very expensive. To be honest, that is something I can agree with everybody. But also we're looking at it from different perspective. Now, what can I do as an individual? Bakary Kebadi as an individual. One, I cannot sell the vehicle. You understand? Because I'm paying 50%, state is paying 50%. Two, I cannot say I am rejecting the vehicle. Because if I reject the vehicle, they will give it to another corrupt individual. And every month I'll be deducted $22,000.
Who is the corrupt individual?
I don't know who it must have. It must be. You understand? Every month I'll be deducted $22,000. And that $22,000 is not going to my constituency. It's not going to the poor Gambian people. You understand? But it's going direct to the covers which I cannot even tell you. So now what will be ideal at that point in time for me to do? You understand? So now, secondly, also,
yes, because you didn't have choice. Or
yes, there was no option for it.
Okay.
There was absolutely no option. Secondly, Fanang, whatever you do, it must be consultation with your constituency. I asked my constituency executive that what should I do in this kind of regard? This is the situation that is placed before us. So what should I do? You know, I do not live as an island. You understand? And also, I did not vote for myself to become a member of. It was a committee that sat and also chose me as a member of parliament. So through that, I was elected. Then that's how I took it.
So, Kabiri I think the National Assembly, some of these members, they really like money.
So,
and I think, with all fairness, some of them are trying to enrich themselves at the expense of the state. So, like increasing 50%, what would be wondering? What for?
And secondly, pana nata nga moto ta sani fengo fe min nata abeti yata ajaw yata nga tuje ay tambiten. Is that's what the people are expecting? That I cannot do because nata nga moto ta I do the one wrong. I cannot continue to do the wrong. That you want sin, yes, sin killing. Now it because you cannot repent any more longer. You continue to sin for the rest of your life.
Ako am moto soro malam for police or whatsoever moto soro la mafon la moto wa fi ko do nyentala but that didn't go well with him.
That's it. So you cannot sell the vehicle. Honorable is here. You cannot sell it until you pay. So the other issue is when you look at the National Assembly salaries, mota for la mfata kodola, mota for la lafaro kuyatanya, by lafaro kata in a reasonable manner. You understand? You see, need the amta, do not talk to police people. Talk because it after alaye reward. That is my intention. And
so your people jump from 52,000 basic salary to 78?
Now, for me, I sat before ministries. I was chairing some of the committees meeting. The Ministry of Justice, for instance, Ministry of Communication, Ministry of Information, Ministry of Basic and Secondary. And all the ministries are found wanting on areas. Every ministry is having areas. So looking at the situation, me alonko Banco is going through that. You understand? So last time, salary la fatale for the general civil servant, which was 30%. By salary man lafa but also Sani, why are we increasing up to 50%? So my justification is not like Kafoko dibitel completely imanyana salary sort la hani. But nata dibitel be salary sort la anyama, then civil servants will find anyanta salary to example.
So you increase your salaries in a span of, is it 4 years or 3 years?
In a span of we first increased the 30%. Increase the ultimo 30% on it.
That is not National Assembly.
That is across the board.
Yes, let me come.
So okay, no, go ahead.
That is across the board. You understand? The first increase. Now I'm 30%. Okay, that's then fine. But also this time around, Kafoko National Assembly.
So you were paid 52, is it? Basic 52 to 78.
52.
Okay.
First we were
increment.
Yeah. Okay. Now, 50% increment for the National Assembly. Mune ati nante Bakary Keba nkondati je andumfana. I am not supporting it. I want it to be clear. With economic situation, with what we are facing, kodo buka hadabadi ngosi. Ninata section 112 of the Constitution is very clear. I mean for them, I want to read this with your permission. Subsection B. All members shall regard themselves as servants of the people of the Gambia. This is from any conduct by which they seek to improperly to enrich themselves or align themselves from the people and shall discharge their duties and functions in the interest of the nation. So in increasing our salary, I think it is not in the interest of the nation. And I also believe that we have contradicted the Constitution. Section 112, which is trying to enrich ourselves. You understand? We know that the economy is hard and the situations are hard. But also, when we only want to increase our salaries, forgetting about the teachers, forgetting about the nurse, forgetting about the security sector, soldiers, police, the immigration, and all other sectors, forgetting about the Gambian farmers, then we are causing more harm than good in my own human thinking. And my mavoko namiro is perfect. I am not saying that ntenga mim for what male perfect, but intela conviction or me yalonko intela.
So National Assembly. So model PJ me yalonko, they would be thinking like it me yalonko made a deputy boom rebel second it would have been on the floor like Bafoleko, this is not going to happen. It will not be in my name. But what Gambians are saying is National Assembly critics like you and other members ning atal moñol al député damal la budget ni wonata nan al boka ñoo soso nim baro ñol la ko nata anim banku di ngol la ko tay mo le ñoo saboka wara how up 52,000 per month to 78,000 per month. Bakary, the speaker, from 100,000 to 150. In fact, we are seeing an vice president of Bela Joe Kanyandel, and that third in command led in the nation. Mojamal be they are saying is unfair. Why would you accept such a move?
Thank you, Ibrahim. As you said, any decision made in the parliament is called as parliament. Okay, and parliament is number. during my debate, I spoke about salary structure. On record, I said we need, given this institution 30%, giving the others 50%. It's not the solution. We need a minimum wage in this country, so that the average salary earner can get something to take home. That day I spoke. Yes, it's good that people have divergent views, but as parliamentarians, what is expected from us, we need to serve the people. It's true, because National Assembly, we have the office of the clerk separately from NAMS. And those people, their salaries were not increased in the last 30% increment that happened. So for them, it's good we look at them as family. But left with me alone, this year, we should not in fact talk about salary increment.
I don't follow.
Because the debt in this country is getting higher. And do you remember Bankola? Gambia it's not citizen friendly. So salary increment can come when our government comes in. Then we do thorough salary restructuring.
So barkabring alnaranang, is it not in the 6th legislature that you opt for, is it clothing allowance?
No, clothing allowance is one of. If you are elected as a NAM, that's one of. If you calculate
senior killing about 5 years.
And that clothing allowance is not continued. And if you divide it into number of months, it's 1,600
every month.
Do you understand? Okay, the reason why these things are not initiated by NAMS, Office of the Clerk also goes and do their own research in other parliaments in the world. They see how some of these incentives, so that NAMS will be able to speak for themselves rather than to be
corrupt. The Office of the Clerk, they should also know that the Gambia is
economic. Exactly. That's where, in fact, is even if they have done that, the final say come from us. What we need to do as NAMS, I quite agree with Bakary, it's 50%. If anybody who tells you that it's not 50%, it's
so why would your colleagues? You said in the parliament, members, ministers shouldn't come and mislead the parliament.
Yes.
So how about if your own people are found wanting, misleading that parliament? How do you call that?
Content.
So I think I'm giving you
a it's content. It's content.
By tomorrow, you should go and
what I'm saying, this 50% also. If you analyze it, to me, Sulayman, you give me more body. Because if you look at 50%, it's not more than 25,000, and this 25,000 will be taxed at the end of the day. Now you increase something, like for example, my constituency know that this thing is increased, and we always complain of people coming to. How many people are you expecting? So it means you have it in this
because you have more disposable income. So
obviously, if you analyze properly, we have more body, more stress on us. That's why, as I said, the salary structuring should be holistic.
Yeah, even
so how about the National Assembly? Now you're saying you're requesting additional 50 million to do that?
No, in fact, what I have expected was, if they are going to introduce local language, they said let's change the system. Do you understand? But austerity measure, Gambia is sinking in terms of our budget.
And Alaji Esdabo,
do you understand?
Minority leader,
so me, I cannot,
your party,
I cannot vote for such items.
No, the Alaji Esdabo, minority leader, they said the president shouldn't have absolute majority in the parliament. Is the one sitting at FPAC. One will be wondering, Alaji Mbo, I think Alaji Esdabo, what do they do there at that level?
I think you bring them here, let them explain.
No, but you are in parliament, so
yeah, what I'm saying, you know already. Because you have been seeing what is FPAC report. Always, FPAC report is always defended by people members of FPAC. But we throw it out. There was a time we voted it out. We asked them to go and redo it. Because what we expected is, instead of for them to be defensive, in fact, they should protect us. This is what I'm saying. Truth is no offense.
Yeah.
What we are saying is, we expect FPAC to bail out parliament.
So
to make sure that
but
FPAC,
assembling
the composition of FPAC, you have to look at it because they also vote at the end of the day. That's why you have Kebala. That's why you have that Tumani. Tumani from Foni.
Yeah.
Okay, you have Alajimbo. Fatu Cham,
Musa.
Alaji Esther, Musa Cham. Do you understand? So what we are
saying is part of it.
Huh?
Sidinja.
I don't remember. So what we are saying is FPAC is a very important committee in the parliament because parliament is there to scrutinize and hold the government to account. That budget book, the very day if I'm there, I'm going to vote it out. I told you it's not citizen friendly.
And the budget, Minister of Finance, he was in at coffee time. Budget, he call it people-centered budget.
It's not people-centered budget.
Is geared towards human resource development.
No.
And in Europe, but what is Mojamal Badjie coming for? If National Assembly themselves will form a better extravagant life, are they in position to hold the executive to account?
No, that's the hard fact. Because now the people that that's why they said who got the gun. The assembly has failed. Assembly has failed the nation.
Okay. And also to be very, very honest with you, I want this also to be on record. Honorable Sulayman Saho is someone who has always stand very, very firm in the National Assembly, and he is so among the people that normally say it as it is. And he
probably a Pan-African Parliament. No, that's
the game that they play. That's the game that they play on these other members. Don't mind them. No, but the fact of the matter is, what I'm saying is, even if we need increment, like he said, everybody need your salary enumeration to be increased. But right now, it's not right. What we are saying is the country we need to bail out. We need to look at the University of the Gambia. How many students are sitting at home without scholarship? They struggle to get scholarship. Some of them are stranded. I know a student who is stranded in Ghana as I'm talking to you. So what we are saying is, it's only when UDP government comes, I believe, Ibrahim, at that time, you will see different.
But we are having UDP parliamentarians in parliament.
Yeah.
All of this is happening.
No. What I'm saying is, when we say a government, because sometimes the executive need to talk to their members. Do you understand? The executive has control because they form the majority. But look at the nonchalant attitude.
No, but naturally, what we see in parliament.
No, but if you see us
near budget table, the first thing you people jump on is Barola made the people talk.
No. That's small. 2 million. And there's one thing that is lacking: education, knowledge, research. It's lacking in NAMS. NAMS need to further have time to look at this.
But you always travel in workshop.
What I'm saying is for members to understand. Ibrahim, maybe for you it can take you 1 week to understand. Some people it take them 2 weeks. But I'm saying
I told him this
the
budget.
manpower budget.
I was telling you that.
The salaries and allowances. No, those are not the issues. You know where the issues are. Look at the projects, the project funds. These people they embedded because these project funds that come. That's where the corruptions are. Do you understand? So they are telling us that they put 1.something billion in agriculture. No, because they want to do politics. Because they know that the ambassador will have access to those funds whenever they want to equal. Whenever they need. Dr. Samate, for example, health. Do you understand? They do these projects based on politics. They don't in fact do the right assessments to say, yes, let's equip one health facility to be a major referral one.
So somebody on the other hand, somebody by Fokaneko, in fact, health sector is better today than before.
No, he cannot say. He will say it because he's better off today than before.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to clarify something. Me yalonko akumata bake. Now, cook do me yalonko jang lafta ka from bumul be ya faham is. Ni nata bi ya for teacher solie ala determine your salary. Iba fola na salary lafa up to this amount. Ni nata soja bol nga foi ko ala salary ala determine. Iba fola lafta na salary aita for nin dula kar iba fola nga lafa. Ni nata no sol fana iba fola nga lafa. Now, if the National Assembly as a body have the opportunity, komen ko nga opportunity soto, ntol nyanta mole solo na mola interest nyanta wale jela bake dina ntol famola interest, because we are overseeing people nka mola sulo le jibe nka mola hajo le jibe and mole fana jikita ntola min mutichati no sol anin sojabol. Sa ni ntol fana nganda koliaje mbukela koliaje wo mu feneti mi yalon ko is serious, honestly speaking. Nte as Bakary Kebaji na muso man fesia ila musoti na dingo man fesia ila dinti na family member man fesia ite la family member ti. So generally ninte lafta na family member I should also want your family member also to have it. So what I think I went all out to opposite. bare ni momo yaje nyame ala ya lonne the reason mi yati na nte ay
so how akete bala nyandi le kabere you deputy wol tonte wala yelamate kan ki refa criticize membe dendi la stance
fenteje mi yalonko e ma fonye to be very very honest with you they told me everything fenteje mi but because ala you know tonya kidetale and I don't expect the people to understand it today ndema expect pour molia understand me but with the passage of time sama well, after I died, or after 50 years, then the Gambia will come to know that there was someone who stood min lota akatonya fasa akoliata nyaonya. That is actually where I'm heading to. Nde as an individual, because I have the self-motivational skill, I can encourage myself when situations are worse. Hon.Sulayman Saho knows very, very well. Nde buka, I don't listen to what you tell me for me to go by that. Hani ndeka mirale ngana mul consult nga foy ko nyine betiata, then we go by that. But nobody dictates me. Well, today I can tell you for free that among all the National Assembly members, I travel the list mul bele tamata katam minteti.
So I consider
most of because I am opposing most of the things that they are bringing forward. That is one of the reasons. The only country I went to Kabindu National Assembly is China. The only country I went to is China. But because kakele mulla kola fana aman sonia sometimes it better like kakele mulla mul fakota realize that tonya mulle be lori nteje you understand but Allah will always realize that there is someone who is there for you so most of the time to pour ka tonya sabatindi ibe modola situation o jibela kade te fan ni kodotela how you feel that's how other people feel ni kodotela like teachers and soldiers how do we expect them to survive with $10,000 like the police officers how do we expect them to survive with $10,000 you understand if they are able to survive with $10,000 until we could have survived with $50,000 at least we could have survived with that so that was the point of anu kodo nakabuka mosi bare hachilo ikawale tamandi ye kodo ya jibe ko mol jamala balwo fana be den intelekan and you improve on that and you work on their interests
Albert do campaign la UDP in Jambur Bori Esture lawyer nying
I want to definitely thank Hon.Sulayman because Hon.Sulayman moleti mi yalonko most of the time aka tara mo danta won ko mi yalonko aka injustice oppose at the National Assembly and mo na ku kendoke for because nima for aliki amalolu ngo fanan ala se kontibo no kata ibalanta ka yemo nakari anuka mo nakari fana amambeti to be very honest with you
so bori turi abe alla meeting la do jambur ay remarks la fije mi yalan ka man dia mo jamale NPP be wolle kono in fact ya yitandi ko akamunta lawless remark lu wonta ya kumol ay wolde fo andu de be la pati yo kumandi kan UDP pour ye fanjam fandi ala kuma kan wala mi yalon ko ay wolde fo walantuma banku dingol ba jela ko ay kumo mi yalon kay wala fo wolbe mutari ngal bulo ni be wo meeting la how would you allow a speaker ila diamula ay taraji pour ay kuma sifal
Ibrahima ntamang fejo to meronta you know yalon political campaign la starta president ta tolale ala remark solke you know demba sabal ñu lere remark solkele sek mbalo ñu lere remark sol ali be moy ya understand but ndul lo nga foko demba sabal ñante ñu withdraw lale you know
in the press release demba ko ya jarta pour yelo e bo
but I repeat ko tankele operation ko tankele do lo fanam foko tank operation ko tankele fa foko ha you know ni momoy Usain Dabo Kanu abe jarrante ne kuntu dunya ne la kirani mbati mo mut so quand même fote wala mo ndiko this is a general advice for all of us to be responsible in our statement but body la kuma kaunte me understand ji wala mo nyintiko is giving people courage ko alinyanta wulale aliaje ko man sekunda membe siring ay dam you understand but ka foko Ibrahima you know iman dinkende entity ba man futunte bat so you know those are woman ka kuti mi alon to mi ya fuko ni nendir lelti so membe je wala mu nyinti ko na ke fane wuliyelo ya fa bori fane ba man futum bati politics dem na fane platform ta lelo ya fa bori intro fane de ba man futum dol bati you understand so wala be je because ndema mi ko
dol be je o jamal kam mem fo wala wal mu iko fitina wulindi ko
no man ka fitina wulindi yalla mune ni no mune ni ko amana na ko
72 hours sign your party alma wuli alelo
no it's useless no you know you learn comment you can même for because you le call mel be kay banko ka de are too much ba alkalol tale be commande be stample those are the body
we have discussed that
you know
talking about this if your party
no
Ibrahim is right
Ibrahim ntolu Ibrahim body man fenke me alon ku jawlam folo you understand ntolu fo mamoy mo nyala mala folo Mamo mo
It
nyal.
came from NPP, a whole political party that is ruling the country.
Mo siala bunko na NPP la logo ta dra okay da fam
Fela ma fala sidi no, but sidi jabu diamula. Please, diam the NPP la diam.
Please, sidi jabu seku ba fenkelem bang tondi. Seku mbalo lemba. Please, ndol mko wonten to la fuko be am ndol be consent al kana mol distract. Yala ñu lembem distractional. Itul bi la campagne ke la bon ndol tara men fo ndol be men ke ka wala mu intiko moli alon ne ko ye pare ñi na mu falindir samolati. Ya understand andu milialo kantulu muta itul ka kumol mel fo ma bori ka fo le ko ele dinkende at na dinkende a nyaato so muna na ñul bentulu muta le kantulu muta ele halala di yata na halala di ya nyaato ibu bori bo wala dina red kanko we are all equals yalo nin kumo fo de ka kumol la mo le kana kumol la mo jisol bori ka mem fo this is metaphorical he was speaking metaphorical ala fo muna metaphor aka mem fo wala mu ñinti ko language le mu ñinti ko banko be kanyante janne momam modang so momo yela banku di ya nyanto tandi bori ka wal tandi to the maximum fani mandi ka kan wala maybe do but nin ko we are all equal here nobody is above each other so ni to the all literature ko fala no son of a man
Allah argument about Barrow going for the third term imagine ko it is solid they saying Dabo is leading your party for literally 30 years now a party leader me yalan ka bala party o nyaton ka kan sanji tan saba jama bije ka man atal man to soto pour ka fo Barrow kana ta sanji sabala biga sanji la tanni lulla because ite mo soto nyaado mi yalan ko sanji tan saba be maraka
okay Ibrahim yalong those are internal democracy, internal policies, internal programs, particular
democracy.
No, but democracy is democracy. But what I'm saying is, let's come down to the level of the party. Yalong patio, ala sarto lel sot. Nata no UDP na sarto tonko. Okay, so niye election o nyini sinya fula iboete manyana lor. Then ni useni bula tambeta wal. Then we compromise. You understand? But until time soto. It's open, and at the same time, Usena Tomonduriti Akalamut. It went through a process because Naji Yobe, you process of beta because in Manla Sama, you have a few people, I'm a Jarano Tom or Bakat Badjie. So what are they Samba? Because Naji Befon, Kabrim Bay application or Dundi. Na interview percentage at length will be a bootage. You understand? So about our Kotangeko, they have to go through around the country. So voting. Often he performed more than 80%. And now, you can know there should be primary conducted. Primary for conducted, he won about almost 80 to 90%. So, I can attend the patio more left. And democracy, one of the cardinal principle is choice. Do you understand? If Badjie is the choice of the Gambian people, who am I to say no? Okay, but what I'm saying is for Adama Barrow, morally, Adama should understand one thing. Adama missed a lot of legacies. Legacy, Jamal Lebijama, among you follow wala, fought wala. Adama should make sure that Gambia constitution also have fla fota wala. Sa ate okay ataman second third republic at ro shot. A felt wala.
But asalo ni
no chance killing babul sai. Kaje ko momi alon term limit akada tele tilol. I G Bangkok. Ibrahim ngam na fo yala mo nekada Sahel man tara stable league yala ni mo be diamul ka ko Sulayman Saho nyol nyamatale they are instigating they are inciting we are not inciting we are analyzing the real situation in the Sahel zone. Sahel is not stable. Do you understand? Burkina Faso, Mali, you have seen the military coup d'etat of recent. Imagine they went for an election, results are not announced, the military went and staged a coup. So Gambia is vulnerable. We are vulnerable. Let Adama make sure that there is peace in this country. Let Adama be a unifier. Let Adama come and lead and say, Gambian people, thank you for your 10 years.
So Namanji is not a unifier?
No. Is in fact, if Namanji, if Adama contests, is not trying to promote peace in the country because you don't know what the election will lead to. I'm not saying that there is going to be a violence. I can talk about me. I want democratic change. That's why I'm preparing my people, talking to people to vote. But do you know what others are planning? Of recent, Salamanjang and others are arrested. And the same Barrow, do you understand, did not deliver Gambia to transitional justice. Nothing is happening. The institutions remain the same. So that makes our country very vulnerable. So economic cannot continue to stay in this country here. In the very presence of economic, Lumumba was overthrown. In the Lumumba, UN forces will be on the ground. Lumumba was arrested, killed. You understand? Jawara Bijang, Nigerian will Bijang, American soldiers were Sarado coup d'etat. So be men malaf coup d'etat la because the democracy should be sustainable. For the first time adamale history soto democratically elected kamo bonda manga kidoti.
Where are he contested in 2026 and happened to win that election?
2026
it still shows the Gambian people want him.
No, but amanya law.
No, but in Gambian
No, for the best practice, even now Ibrahim al-Bafalo Sulayman Saho out of constitution. But let me tell you, there are certain laws in a state. They are not in the constitution. But well, those are fundamental, like the Magna Carta. Do you understand? Habeas corpus. Those are not written, they are not written in constitution. But term limit is cardinal now. Term limit is an advanced democracy now. Do you understand? So let Barrow set an example. If Barrow does that, SO5 or Hussein or Badjie, if they come, they will not go beyond 10.
But Barrow and Saho, I'm not against term limit because a constitution on it any money kohani.
Ha, a constitution follow someone and a constitution follow natle, afana na money kohani. Ha, over a constitution follow someone and constitution follow not that na mo nyul kani nyindo ana reja menke je alafta institutional be mosul down al ke council city ke dete so it's not about the term limit and that term limit is going to start from nakanya 2026 abe start la wala because retroactive te ken wala je Ibrahim so wala na mansongal na parada bi I keba la use or any other person la mol me ke use na e ka fengol samana ye use na term limit introduce I start from his term so that he can have a legacy, so that Moy Ibrahim award as a sotono.
But Barrow Badjie can kalmang hanyala because no one.
Okay, saying hanyala.
So the thing is, no. You know, he cannot rule without the Gambia.
We want peaceful transfer. But I don't think for Gambia B. Gambia, but by looking at Gambia, there are a lot of threats. You understand? And Keba nibe searing B at Lemunto Gambia B. I with my constitutional power. National Assembly can advise a president. My advice can go. Let him not go beyond that.
2026. Nothing Useno Benda probably about.
No. He's not going beyond 10. Okay, enough for 10.
You gonna win?
No. He's not going.
So
please control for
only three days to the election to the budget speech. In 2026 budget,
c'est fait.
2026 budget to me, it does not address the problem of the Gambian people in many ways. One, the areas from various ministries are not settled. Secondly, science Kodomi along Adita ministry. I'm fancy. Second, the other third point that I want to raise is the travel. Gambiano travel especially senior government officer. It's too much akasia back. Until best travel. In the National Assembly, I can tell you other members they have traveled more than 8 times in 1 year. Oh, more than 8 times.
So local assembly members
that's it. More than 8 times in 1 year. And that is too much for me in my own imagination. Even going further, what are they bringing for? What are they bringing for the nation? So cutting expenditure is important for us to generate revenue. Areas from various ministries there are challenges, shortcomings. Every ministry, most of the time, is only 1 million. It can only deal every month. Also, operation cost and whatever. $1 million. Except Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. That is not enough for operation. You understand? So, need after ministry sponsor, for a we must also.
You have to understand, we operating within a limited resources.
My brother, if we are spending 50 million on the Meet the People tour, you understand? If we are also spending 600 or 700 million in travels, you understand? That's the question as well. If we are spending around almost 30 million on salaries for National Assembly members, how much are we going to be left with? Nothing absolutely at the end of the day. So we have to prioritize. Also, if we are also hallowing on corruption, corruption. My brother, this is why we want Adama out.
So, but the Minister of Agriculture is I diamutale and ako atara tolala from the length and the breadth of the country atara labitul. None of the speakers, me allow a platform or man before the president, diamutaka for corruption, mbay ñim banko kan jande mo man diamo la so ako mo jamal be jemene ka diamo corruption la wol mo molti mi yalan ko akamunda do kule manterable probably they don't understand issues wala that they coming with that kind of argument but mol banko dingol ordinary citizens man ka finde ka fo corruption be banko kan jande so where do you get those things from?
Yeah, for me I understand issues and for us we have seen audit report you understand and for Minister of Agriculture for no and for issues understand secondly it will mol mi yalanko ibe platform or tala and be diamla platform they are they code them and most of the people yes it can code you even mean for like me and for that you understand and no for you don't need a platform di jamalena
exactly
you understand so what be most of the people mi yalanko a platform di da well they are praise singers well aketa nyawnya ke tentu ke jai ya katale teninta ayatra ite fa ya le makata I try quite in the bottom of your heart. Ning akan jamu nyame nte ma okay fengo ke. So wala tina as a nation we must be realistic. Nin lefta ba ko eta nyame.
So quick from jamin kan line le mol be ko commandro ke kan. So that's what Sabali said. Ite ni mo nyol men ka trafla man sa kunda man tiling ngeno be jen. Ako itara labe. In fact itara selek ni la man foji. Ka bogo man sa kunda man tiling imando ko no wala wasipal. People mol kam yom ko wala e condamné lo nyaani in fact across the country. Mol bebe wala fo ka kabrin to nyim an to nyim be den ni wala ke la moy mol ka kumo mem so wali wala fo
ya Ibrahim an quand même fo yin to nyim membe lo mansa nyaato fanga ya kuma fo il faut le problème lo obuka sia ni mansa je ka wol ka slela fa alhamdulillah ndela al kalo wolo tale sali kenya wona problème wol fole de la problème menti wala nan ko aram baro mo sotel menyente diamu lay de la al kalo dara jele we isul fole but na bota wala be tentula be jela inyoma siya hino baro yemen ke jawara 30 years fengata teninte they become praise singers you understand so but quand même follow me ndiko nantranu ñun toka coordinate les farmers are represented the youths are represented like the youth not bank regional youth isn't a representative also they talk about the youth issues you understand
is the representative
no come and kebaru 50 years or Sulayman Saho ti ko youth I don't youth they are the youth youth you understand all for call you come bagar bay come for call implant la do afle be memful say for 10 to yal kalo 10 to aning president adam command now you understand so but the problem is mid the farmer store or mid the people store there should be target group like the disabled group people with disability okay so they should be represented ila issue mun into la bankol ka na structure bi ade friendly you understand so ani seno Ibrahim tiyo da man fono femme ni sol man bin la soto nakeba Musa yeah but mun consistent
so hello yeah ora abada kay kapran de nyam
ambar ko ala be interest bakare
ora
be bakar ke bari ko na
ora
an na to yang ko da to da ka yan ne kana na to nam to pana da janni kam do so no apele ala mo to na to mo dai mo do da ka ma da na yang da to da na ka ka da na mo janni kam do so no
okay
so den no kam ka mo to na ko ba yan yang ko na ka ta de ma dinan de yetan ni ka mo to ta yo bari membe je Sulayman Saho ñu ko ko den de mo lam mo be yan ko de ko na ñata ñu tan da ko kameno la lot la de je wala kamba di kana ke mo di yan ko de kameno di la ko de fa na ma ya ko no ko ba ko ne yan ko ñata ga ci do ka ko le ko tama ko ka ci na ya ta ma ñana so na
okay
ko be ta kan ya ko dunya ko no ko le ya be te ko ye di so ko na ngalo ko ko le ya ko to ta na so mo so kana ni be de mo na ko do wala ko system on be ci ko ka ka pro ka na isu ko men ya no ko de ko ni pati ko le ko ko so ne ka ba ni so ni ma ta ko te so ka na ko ko mbe mo de ya mar de mo be mo be ka ro ba do ni ka be ni ta ci la ko na ko de mo na ko da pa ko de ban ko la kan ta ci annon de mo fa na be te ko ne aya kar ye sem mo so ka ko ma ta ko da ko ta ka police ni ha ko isa ti ka ma ni ban ko mo na ko ma te be ni ya sem mo so ka ko de ta so ko ne ki bai ya won ta man ni ya won ta man san don ko ba ke kan ba de mo ko do ba ko ke ta ko ya ta man kan
ora abara ito ni
ma ko
Alright, baraka, thank you. Alright, while si commandro kino wo number nyinto mi yala ko wala be la screen o nyin don si wo number nyintano la commandro ke pour wal yalla da programme o nyin ko nyin commandro la. Hello. Naam. Alhamdulillah.
Yo, mbela lo down be kondo.
Alright, be my kan.
Yeah, yes, the man being up in the economy is covering masa punda ako. Number of I remember the Hampshire throwing most of the party because number one, I remember Kabi behind the force in that 2017. In minister from the man more than Kandama, government here. Young person, and the world from Ikaparo half a money. Ali Alcano for the political corner. You understand? They say for Alcas Mojaman the Marasa, you can eat that political. What or double it? You understand? Advice of the duty of double advice will be out of you remove Adanya of Poli, down to the political. You understand? And the second different. What other Panaya in a pool? Come Moli have told like it are political, the Moli problem. Come in come from Moli. Only important. You understand? One now, I remember Hanisan, land minister Tata, and then press down. And minister of comment to one very much yada and the command pay for the commands of Udana for you can young back to the Bahaman of the will be a committee. You understand? And the number of people who can operate the forum for the 100 of Uda for Bahaman. That will not be nobody. You didn't got many of the month of Uda on dinner more than a free immediate taboo that are all of Badibu. After you say, Apo near one of Udamo to Pulala, you did a bit on your car. You understand? It had a click on which open, and I think the blood at the mobile post you let you use a camera for a I didn't want to put down Mark, we are going to bet them with a little house of weight and you control another town. A little hackle.
Yes. Tonya.
What is how of water will be the water of the Buddha Betaka Yamate, and to down Baroka Pool when came in the Puka Cabria, the group of the Yokan. Who did not happen in
Alright, thank you.
I'm more than that. What the play when you work out 5 times a week. I have a full bit of your Cabri, you did body here, Puma. Painting my photo of Sulayman. Not for Kafima, not the Bamina, and Tonya Monema, Bakar Fanam Bakon, Tinduna Mati, but love him for the Bakar and UDP. Youngsan, only to
you want to be president? I think that was the possible if that will give it. Alhamdulillah. You want to come to me? Okay.
Yeah, but more the content.
All right, where am I going?
Yeah, you go get the band.
All right, thank you.
So, Bango don't you get in more can Banco in
all right.
So, MPP, MPP in call, I am borrow and the carbon this year on you can, was out to Amanda do Bola, Moltora Bancoca, and Nanola Marcel Bay boy, in the garden, 26 7 low. And the Gila I do food. All of you,
Hello?
Hello,
Walaikum salam. Yeah, Dr. Tal.
Yes,
Dr. Tal, ini mbara. Sulayman Saho fele abe sirin janga be tiamula. Ngo mona fala.
Lela dibide fulul ko donna.
Alright, be moy kande.
Ni den ko da tan ya opposition dibide fulale.
Opposition dibide fulale ma.
Yo so be sirin jabe te man sa jayi nola.
Ite man sa jayi nola.
Pare be benke kan je president on nakar kala midi ko sola.
Okay.
Akala sa te to al kalo jamda. Moyla sula ko ga defana al kalo jamda ala sula ko la ko.
Okay. Polem kurao.
Kurao. Do fana ya chawo nyale do fana ya chawo nyale. Okay. Then them understand la ko do Sulayman be kala ko kan bla. Wala ko zone de parli yalla no ko president ala mo ba wa development of the samba campagne what will come.
Okay.
2021 like 2026 what are you people?
Tal masla la de.
Ah.
Ah.
Sulaiman ngama tanga yo sila.
No,
Asial tamu.
I don't live on tal.
Ah. Okay. Mona bala kala man.
Macam kuna bukan nek taman, nek kana. Macam kuna bukan nek taman.
Ah. Oh my God. Talibo konjiralam.
Talibo min.
Dr. Talibo diabu ka his guys in the politics for so I'm concerned. Paul Makuba.
Konjiran boy. Dandi.
Hello.
Talibo kadang kamamati.
Na? Nimbara men.
Lo programme ko di.
Ya.
Nimbara mbal de konton na Sulayman Saho ko no Sulayman Saho no Bakary.
Alright, bien muy bien.
Yo, por ejemplo, la partiamo la na wala munasa assembly tali.
Go ahead, please.
They to me get more man they are we are not fair to the national assembly members. Because niya give be nimba ko kamenal. Ndole amna ko dipita wala manke development sambala di bankula sai la sada wala da kungor ka. But be dipita wala dipita wala banko kan isu sotate. Ika dipita wala satare.
Okay.
Aidan dia ko ngani program karasta alik ma ba andu kan nampo di kabul la sawali la to. At the end dipita wala from couple of family camp. So kan den wala ngato fana ki bela parte ko do mun na ko ko di ngawol taware. Ni ko men kan ni ngati isu so drop kan dipita wala satare. Wado kari ko le sa jo banko mo le dipita wala mo da ko ko five times. And that committee la no less than 5,000 mo 10,000.
So when never Africa Pananjibe, Banku Jumala, Gambia, Juma, Banku Juma, Alright, thank you. Nanyan Commander.
Fasarol.
I'm on the Fasarol. Hello. Why good sir? Yeah, well, na commander lado ka kamanda tamam prepare al ci command broken ñu number la mi yalon ko wole bal la screen on ñu to parler ni la ko contribute
Jala.
Hello. Hello. Yeah.
Yo, just love the contribute the program.
Go ahead please.
Okay.
Okay. It'll feel wala kamunda mo tallul nin sabal bol be bondil dan Sulayman Saho ñal bulo be kundo den abaraka thank you baraka den for next election so
No, they have right, Ibrahim.
So next election, ne adel be woni.
Ibrahim, more discouraged.
For central body below maker.
Yeah, but more discouraged. This is what happened.
Hello. Na? Ibrahim. No? All right. Salad, okay.
Yeah. You go on the series, but Badjie.
Ah.
The boy is good.
He's an honorable member.
Honorable yo, taking a telephone. Honorable Bakary. Okay, the ball. You can tell Gambia me a more fed. Gambia divided the more fed. In a selfish interest, politically. And you go all the time, me ala call for the board. What you want a community here, all of our call. I call it something different. I book a phone.
Okay.
Despite even for the individual being a selfishness, like I am a poor down, but the board and the book are not allowed. Okay, you understand? Okay, fast out. When you put to be like a Gambia for something. Despite there are many parties, Nalongo, it's also not maybe for opposition on the one. But they are party members sold the deputy for. They are very corrupt. Some are very corrupt. You understand?
You want to leave?
You want to go? It was a deputy board of Yadi. I don't mean a local.
Alright. Okay, abaraka. Nganyeng kumandir la duda, kumandir la la bongole, maka mende kumandir la siare na, but nganyeng kumandir la. Hello? Yeah? Alhamdulillah, yeah.
Manalo program di Adabak.
Abaraka.
Ibrahim ke wajina skoto kele mani no akonto nyama Hon.Sulayman Saho, you know.
Bakary, okay, no problem.
Yeah, man, Ibrahim, you are doing very good, man, you know. You are doing very good. For Bakary, I know UTP, man, you know. 2026, Hon.Bakary Vice President.
Kamunda, kumandiru lal siya but waru fanan tata because nga fali na ko montro wata killing o show me wala kala jan so waru tata bake bare ala baraka bake na nyame program woni do pruka banko la kacha Sulayman Saho so yamira la house to house abe continue because NPP India go make
Ibrahim yalla memem fola mole memem fola talibo nyuli alonko time has come.
Time has come for change.
Yeah, and at that time we subo bala drum more than fire, and at the same time, yes, ndoroka tamale, but yalam parliament, ndorofana kabidi na the 5th legislature. Jumara katam. Yala parliament fana kodo biji ila block representation. Yala nyinu fonyi nyinu blocklet, independent block. Independent melbe in amanga independent meli alo be ECOWAS nyold. And ibe committee meli along like Pan African Parliament. All the tamale. Because all will be those are statutory meetings. And I'm not going to molle fonka invitation send from PAP or le sponsor la ticket or don. ECOWAS for the same time. But to Parliament fananka tamo so like a million long, you know, a call prefer. So but back in the case, I never knew call a carry. Ko Kabirisa for what is China? So but anyway, but those are issues may along. The authority need to look at that. They need to have a roster, like the clerk. Kalong Jumale, and you need to report back. So, but generally, you know, Parliament nyante wasifa jibe balale kana nyol tambini nyot. But to that seniority, like Melna, even told from before, why don't you tell like that Pan African Parliament? Then we are nowhere. You understand? So, you tamo measure is very slim. Okay, but tamo for namanya nakala kavoko ite bita padium hunting. Okodiko no, it should be a work, you go for a conference, you come and deliver. Changes membeji, you come and do it in the parliament. Nina rela parliament, enda make sure code will be Niko bo kele parliament enda balana because it doesn't have karaman. Ulka bala wasifal.
So house Jamburu
no house next week we have a big rally. Nalbe invite rally to Nyanija, mbo kala sidi njay fon yale. Yeah, on the 6th, there's going to be a big political rally. And no bote there are series now we time as long as Badjie be Karadola better Karadola.
You think in Nanija you can pull a crowd in Sidinja's own zone?
No. Sidinja is a normal citizens like us. So
no,
it's not a problem.
But influence.
Yeah, but we are going to have a meeting. No, just wait. We don't want anybody to go except the people there. Melialo sound UDP albo legend. Go. Remember time has come. And when time has come, I'll phone come also the more for him. When the help of Allah comes, you see men entering in the religion of Allah in troops. So all the care falling do be care Bakary Badjie ila ma fon mutai bambam kude do fa Nigeria mo do fo magal sise chanjang wal tiba fo magal sise chanjang wala coalition. There's a high possibility. That's why Bakar Badjie to ma approach on a serious note. But kachal be kelel because mo jamal lebe lay noto mo be kachakan. This time Gambia.
So you think coalition of Belola?
Belola le mala group jumal lel bakel. Ni be man success but nalan ko dantal be sotle mela they will come together. Kaji ko banko selfie. Yeah, this is not about this is not about this is not about Bakar Badjie. This is about Gambia. Ni Canada. Ni Canada say na men kele. Nkombo de men kono biya going back to the
registration no penkol ni file de pour ka.
No, you Juma
UMC.
No, I don't talk about that.
No, I'm saying, mo jamal kam men for walam ko, you know. I mean, ni wala kera party the UDP is done.
No, Ibrahim. Okay, let's see. One thing that I'm going to tell you.
If you fail to say anything, it means you.
No. Let me tell you this. I'm not here, as I said, to look at those people because yalo ni mo bote ko ni tata. Ila fete o dango jibe. Nkame mfo ila mo. Yalo right now. No, they are not a political party yet. If they are a political party, I want you to bring Sanyang and me here. Like I would love that.
But how sign them go? Registration of
No. They are not yet registered. Unless and until they are registered, then we can start real politics. And Foni registered. You understand? To treat all equals equally is an injustice. They are just a movement. Movement is just like a schoolboy club.
What?
Movement. You know, if you look at the history of movement, so in the body register follow. If they are registered as a political party, then we can start doing debate.
Consider them as a schoolboy club?
No. Right now, movement is not something me along. It's in fact, it's not recognized. Do you understand? It's just like any other, like peace ambassadors, the Gambia, or any other group. So movement is just like that. Movement could be a group that has, like they are fighting against corruption or they are fighting against accidents, road accidents. No, but that Galafo is above them. I'm telling you right now. So, for a political party, I wish them all the love for IEC be allow back. Ne allow. If an engine board do feel that's the time that we will know who is who.
Alright, thank you so much for coming. I'm
content back to share this platform with. But also, I want to tell the people that in the National Assembly, DBJ, you have to travel or whatever. One of the things, once I am president, I will need
okay.
If not that, I will totally eradicate it, but seriously. So they are fair.
And we are very optimistic. Yes. Come 2026.
100% so. So once I am president, I will so if the National Assembly, in many ways, I am not traveling. So maybe it's foreseen what is coming.
So how about when you can with Barrow? Could you find a man sock? Well, I want to know.
No. Thank you so very much. I am happy in contact.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Ala baraka baki atal membe ket fatu jibe kan politique kacha programme wolem fo talata nala inshallah ngamor ran ko ngeen politicien dol ngacha ko wol mi yalla ko wolle be keri banko ko ñi ñama ala baraka baki ala jibe ko ñimal.
Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
It's It's an amazing offer. AfriCell mobile money just got way better. The threshold for cash in and cash out on your AfriMoney has been increased.
Where it used to be 10,000 per transaction, now it has been increased to 30,000. Meaning, your AfriMoney account, you can now withdraw and deposit up to $30,000 at once.
Cashing in and out just got 3 times easier. For more info, call 777.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Traveling has never been this simple in the Gambia. Oh yes, you don't need to visit the GTSA depot just to get a ticket. Just download the Yona Wallet app today and enjoy hassle-free bookings. With Yona Wallet, you can buy your GTSC bus ticket right from your phone, anytime, anywhere. From Kanifing to Dakar, Dakar to Banjul, or up-country routes like Kanifing to Basse and Basse to Banjul, Yona Wallet has you covered. No queues, no stress. Just safe, fast, and convenient ticketing at your fingertips. Choose comfort. Choose convenience. Choose GTSC with Yona Wallet. Yona Wallet. Your money, your way. GTSC. Moving the nation forward. For more information, please call 1124 or 221-1668.
diwli lanni maaro lanni
fop lanni
awa joni mi anda honno gerdeten e ngal ɗo sabu e ngal ɗo Ibrahima jonnal taw joni mi anda se yahay kapitiki ñawloɗen ha humpodire e makko est ce que on noon e warude
waɗen noon awa
ane kore Ibrahima ma ko to woni
mo Amérique
ko Amérique a woni kadi humpitaki fiɓe musidɓe men baluwo ɓe andanɗa kala ko wawɗa wonde e aduna o si a rewi e juuɗe maɓɓe a jonnay ɗo dépassement o Gambia hara no weeɓi a yahata kadi taw ko mbuɗi ɗi no ƴawi walla no jippi ɓe haalantama ko kala ko falɗa ko rewi sengo ñamete ili nebba maaro basalle pomme de terre kala ko rewi ɗon a hendoto hara no weeɓi kadi wona ɗum ɗon tu ɓe jonnira e mobile phone siko ɗum kadi laptop kala ko wayrode ɗiɓe hay kaspawa ɓe wawma jonnude kadi sa fala humpitade ko weeɓi ƴettu google account ma joni data ton waɗa download app maɓɓe on ayiyay kala ko humpima e maɓɓe ton ɓe weeɓi hama
ka wonɗa wo e aduna on
kala ko wawɗa
a jonnanayi wonɗo ka leydi men Gambia ɗo dépense
hara no weeɓi hama si ɗum non fof no neeɓi immoɗen joni mi ɗowtama ka place maɓɓe jano
waɗen joni
iya heɓa ko falata
waɗen kisam
Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.